So today's the day I've been waiting for a long time. O quê? Você adora pão? Tchim-tchim, então. Já fez? But I was not recording. We have to do another chin-chin. Chin-chin. So we were trying to avoid the bad forecast in Slovenia. So instead of going up to the mountain, we decided to go a bit southern along the coast of Italy. Avião cai na água? Aqui? Você quer ver, Helena? A gente vai chegar em Venice. Getting lost through the alleys and canals of Venice, and it has been surprisingly amazing how quiet and empty it is. Totally unexpected. So nice to be all alone. I mean, many times I arrive in a place I've always wondered about, and I end up disappointed or frustrated by what mass tourism does to it, expectation versus reality. And I wasn't really hoping Venice to be any different. But, you know, we were already there. Who knows whenever I'll have another chance to be in Venice, so... Thank you, Elena. I think this is well deserved.
C'est pour moi, papa.
Les gros bouges, c'est pour toi? Et les petites bouges?
Papa.
Papa. I take the small bits. But it's okay because... But as I said, this trip was full of surprises. Due to the COVID situation, the number of tourists was really limited. I think there was almost nobody out of European Union, and there were also no cruise ships in the island, and that changed everything. Venice was calm and almost empty. It was like being in a movie. It was awesome. Ah ouais? And good morning from some farmland in the middle of Italy. Today's destination is Sirmione. I've never heard about this place until I started doing some research for this trip. But apparently, o quê? Ah, peixe de papai. Isso. Muito bem. Bom, o que a gente vai comer? Pãozinho com presunto e queijo. A Helena não gosta de queijo? Mas esse aqui você gosta? Esse você gosta? So now we swap locations a bit for the breakfast. And it's a not too bad sunrise. So here it is, one of the beaches of Sirmione. Quite exotic. This place is fantastic. It's incredible. It is true that as we're sleeping in the car, we tend to wake up quite early once there is daylight, so we don't get spotted. But still, being in such a place with almost nobody, I mean, there are tourists, but they're mainly local or regional tourists, not that big mass invasion of people. It is such a unique and rare and such a luck of us to be in a place like this, or like yesterday in Venice. It was so chilled, so relaxed. There was a few people here and there, but that's how these places should be, in my opinion. I think there's just lucky of us within all the global situation, which is unfortunate, but on the other hand, it provides such an experience. It is only 9 in the morning and we are both melting hot. Enough of sun. There will be plenty of it for the rest of the day. Trying to seek for some shades, and it's another cool thing about this island is that when you walk through the middle of it, it's really green. There's a lot of parks and stuff. It's really, really unexpected place. And now we're heading down to Jamaica Beach, which seems quite promising. Jamaica.
Something I always try to do when I'm traveling is to wake up early to try to avoid the crowds. And in Sirmione, the timing was perfect. We were one of the first ones to arrive there that morning, but by the time we left, the city was completely taken. Sirmione is a small village in the south part of Lago di Garda. I think it's the biggest lake in Italy. And this lake is so big that by the time you arrive to the other side of it, you are in a totally different landscape.
What do you want, Elena? Someone wants her bottle. We had a little bit of a... Hola, I'm coming. We had a little bit of a deviation from our route again, but it's for a good purpose. At least this time we didn't have to sleep on the street. Find a good place to park. Then we're having some very basic breakfast here in our little car park. Is it good, Elena? Today we were lucky enough to camp in a kind of a castle somewhere lost in Italy. There was a kind of a last minute change of plans and we were invited by a friend to profit of this amazing view. We might go for a little tour.
The Italian part of the trip was supposed to be by the Alps, but that was another big change of plans I really don't regret. Further up, we met with some other local friends who spent a couple of days with us and took us to some very, very nice places.
Meu amiguinho cachorro. Vai! Cadê a galinha?
A galinha aqui no muro.
You wanna go see the rabbits? You cannot let them escape, huh? Bye. Go in. She's totally fearless. Grazie Giorgio.
Quelle che ci sono qui?
I told her in Italian, she's replying. Elena, sarai confusa con tutte queste lingue. Ma sono tutte simili. Elena, diamo alle galline. Ok?
Poulet.
Eat the chicken.
Elena, who is in there? Who's here? Coucou, la vache!
I throw you up.
There's a neat little farm. Elena, how does the pig do? Yeah, good job.
Il y a le petit cheval qui se promène
Les petits chevals qui se promènent, oui,
dans la forêt.
dans la forêt. C'est un très joli forêt, hein?
Do you see? It says, be careful of the bear. Okay, let's go. Let's go find it.
Be careful with the bear. You go with Viola, Elena.
Yes, come on, Elena. You protect me. You go first.
Today we are here in Dimaro, in Italy. We were invited by our friend Viola and her parents, Giorgio and Simona, to spend the night. And these were two very interesting experiences because